Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll reveal an amazing strategy that can help you decrease your cost per click by up to 90% and improve your quality score for your Google Ads campaigns in 2023. I'll be walking you through a step-by-step flowchart that'll help make the entire process super easy to follow. So grab a pen and paper or open up your favorite note-taking app and let's get started. First things first, we're going to start by identifying our most expensive keyword. This is typically the keyword that gets the most clicks and conversions, assuming you have conversion tracking enabled, and it's going to be costing you the most money every time someone clicks on your ad. To find this, simply log on to your Google Ads account, navigate to the Keywords tab, and sort by cost per click. Once you've found your most expensive keyword, write it down because we'll be focusing on optimizing this keyword first. And guess what? Once you've mastered this process, you can easily apply it to all of your other keywords. But for now, let's stick to the most expensive one to maximize the impact of your overall campaign performance. And, there is a sunk cost to following a YouTube video, so don't try it on your entire account until you know it works. If you've already optimized your most expensive keyword, give yourself a pat on the back. You're doing great. Now you can move on to your most expensive keyword and repeat the process. Just remember, optimizing your keywords is an ongoing task. Make sure you keep refining and adjusting your campaigns to achieve the best possible results. Now that you've identified your most expensive keyword, let's move on to section 2, checking the quality score and match types. A high quality score can significantly impact your ad performance and actually lower your cost per click. So it's crucial that you ensure that your quality score is above 7 out of 10 for the keyword that you're focusing on. If you're not sure what your quality score is, go to the Keywords tab in your Google Ads account and enable the quality score column. If you don't see the column right now, click on the columns icon and modify the columns to include quality score. Let's also take a moment to discuss what quality score is and why it's so important. Quality score is Google's rating of the relevance and quality of your keywords, ads, and landing pages. It's measured on a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest. A higher quality score can lead to better ad positions, lower cost per clicks, and ultimately higher return on investment for your campaigns. There are 3 main components of quality score: expected click-through rate, or in short, how you're performing against the market, ad relevance, or how you're serving the users with your ads and how relevant your ads are to their queries, and landing page experience, which is how well your landing page and your website and your web speed on your website are offering users a great experience. Improving each of these components can help increase your overall quality score, which is going to reduce the cost of acquiring new users, sales, leads, or anything else that you're trying to achieve as a conversion objective. We'll focus on the first 2 components in this section, and I'll touch on landing page experience in a later video. Now, checking back to your quality score. If it's below 7 out of 10, do not worry. We're going to optimize your keywords by focusing first on match types, making sure that you're using exact match types for the keyword that you're looking at. Quality score is also evaluated on exact match queries, so adding that keyword in its exact match variation will help you monitor and optimize for click-through rate. And to do this, all you have to do is add the keyword in square brackets. So, using exact match keywords will improve your ad relevance and in turn boost your quality score. But what about the other match types, and why should we focus on exact match first? Well, there are 3 main match types in Google Ads: broad match, phrase match, and exact match. There used to be something also called modified phrase match, but they've done away with that and it no longer is something that we can use in our accounts. Broad match keywords can trigger your ad for a wide range of search queries, while phrase match keywords require the words to appear in the same order. This is actually still a pretty big net that phrase match keywords can match up to. Exact match keywords, however, only trigger your ad when the search query matches your keyword precisely. Even though Google has expanded the range that exact match keywords can match up against search terms a little bit in recent years, they're still the most precise that we can get with our match types. By focusing on exact match keywords, you can ensure that your ads are only shown to the most relevant search queries, which in turn is going to increase your ad relevance and ultimately improve your quality score. Keep an eye on your quality score as you make these changes, and remember that improving your score is an ongoing process requiring continuous effort. And that's it for this section. By focusing on quality score and on match types, you'll be well on your way to decreasing your cost per click and improving your Google Ads campaign performance. So stay tuned for the next section where we're going to dive into the ad group structure and the ad extensions. Now that we've covered quality score and its match types, let's dive into section 3, ad group structure and ad extensions. A really well-structured ad group and its proper used extensions can have a significant impact on the overall campaign performance. So let's get started. First, let's talk about ad group structure. A well-organized ad group typically contains no more than 10 keywords, as you can see here, preferably fewer if possible. This lets you create highly targeted ads directly related to the keywords in the ad group. To restructure your ad group, analyze the keywords you're currently using and group them into smaller, tighter families of related keywords. This improves your ad relevance and ultimately helps your quality score. But why is the ad group structure so important? Well, by having tightly themed ad groups, you can create ads that are more relevant to the keywords you're targeting. This means your ads are more likely to be clicked on, leading to a higher click-through rate and in turn a better quality score. It also helps with your relevant CTR and your expected CTR. So in addition, a well-structured ad group makes it easier to manage and optimize your campaigns in the long run. And now that you've restructured your ad group, it's time to check on your actual ad extensions. These extensions provide additional information and options for users to interact with your ads. Google's quality score algorithm actually uses the ad extensions as a reward mechanism. So ultimately, it's essential for you to utilize them effectively. At the least, you should be looking to use site link and call-out extensions customized at the ad group level so that you have the most efficiency possible. Site links are additional links that appear below your ad text, allowing users to navigate directly to specific pages on your website. This can include product pages, special promotions, or even a contact page. Call-out extensions, on the other hand, are short, descriptive pieces of text highlighting key features or unique selling points of your products or services. Both of these extensions can help improve your ad's visibility and CTR, ultimately boosting your quality score. To add or edit your ad extensions, go to the Ads and Extensions tab in your Google Ads account, click on Extensions, and from there you can create new extensions or edit existing ones. It's important to remember that ad extensions should be customized for each ad group in order to maintain your ad relevance. If you have really generic extensions at your campaign level, they're just not going to be as effective at capturing the user's attention and driving more clicks and informed conversions. That wraps up section 3. By focusing on your ad group structure and your ad extensions, you'll continue to improve your Google Ads campaign performance, decrease your cost per click, and increase your quality score. Stay tuned for the next section where we're going to dive into ad testing and ad optimization. Perfect. So in this section, we're going to talk about ad testing and optimization. These are essential components of a successful Google Ads campaign and the backbone of a really strong digital marketer. Regular ad testing allows you to identify the best performing ads and continually refine your campaigns and accounts for better performance. Let's dive into that process. First, you want to check the number of ads you're running in each ad group. Ideally, you should have 2 ads running simultaneously. Now, I say 2 because you don't want to have 1 because there's nothing that you're testing, and you're not going to want to have more than 2 because you're testing too many things. If there's only 1 ad, create a second one. If there's more than 2 ads, pause the others and only keep the best performing 2. Split testing here is crucial, and results come faster when there's no more than 2 variations. Now, let's talk through click-through rate. If you've done everything that we've covered so far in this video and you followed this process and your quality score is still below 7 out of 10, your ad click-through rate might be below average. This means that other advertisers are getting higher click-through rates than you on the same keyword, and Google is punishing for you. It's time to start the ad test marathon. The ad test marathon is a process of continually testing new ad variations to improve your click-through rate and quality score. First, make sure that both of your ads have at least 200 impressions. If they don't, wait until they do. Once both of your ads in your ad group have enough impressions, pause the ad with a lower click-through rate and follow the empathy ad writing process to create a new ad. I'll link it in the description. Then wait until the next day and repeat the process. The empathy ad writing process involves putting yourselves in your customer's shoes, understanding their needs, and crafting ad copy that actually speaks to them. It focuses on the benefits and the solutions that your products or services provides, and uses persuasive language to encourage users to click on your ads. During the ad test marathon, you should be writing a new ad every single day, continuously testing and refining your ad copy to improve your click-through rate and quality score. You have to be persistent and not be afraid to test completely different ad angles and messaging strategies. Remember, the goal is for you to find the black swan ad, the one that results in such a significant bump in quality score and click-through rate that you notice it on the account level. It's important to note that your ad testing is an ongoing process. Even after you've achieved a quality score above 7 out of 10, shoot for the fences, aim for 10 out of 10. You should continue to test new ad variations to ensure that your campaigns remain optimized and effective. And that concludes this section. By implementing the ad test marathon and continually optimizing your ads, you're going to be well on your way to decreasing your cost per click by up to 90% or more and improving your quality score on all of your Google Ads campaigns across the board. Keep refining your campaigns and stay tuned for more tips and strategies to help you succeed. So in this last bonus section, there's going to be some frequently asked questions that I get asked a lot, and I'm just going to tack it in here at the end of the video. There's a few things that really destroy people's cost per clicks, and let's just dive into these common questions and we can wrap up the entire video. This is going to be a little bit less formal than the rest of it, and I'll try not to ramble too much, but I think that there's going to be some really good value in here. So the big questions that you're probably going to have is, what about landing page quality? Well, landing page problems happen all of the time, and Google, is going to think that your landing page is always the issue. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's the users that you're bringing to the landing page just aren't relevant to the landing page, and you just may have an audience to landing page mismatch. If someone's looking for basketball shoes and you're sending them to a designer shoes link, it probably doesn't have anything to do with your landing page. It's just that you're sending the wrong users there. But Google is going to represent that as a landing page problem. So the thing I would look at is, what audience are you actually sending to the page? And then also look at the landing page itself in isolation, and then think about that mismatch that could potentially be occurring. It's really important to have a super optimized landing page, but it's just as important to have really locked in audience targeting, because otherwise you're going to end up in this situation where you're changing the wrong things for the wrong reasons. So the next question that comes up a lot is people having an account that just has really low quality scores. I see this all the time, especially when people are new to Google Ads. If the majority of your keywords have scores below 3 out of 10, newly added keywords are going to also have low scores. Your account, even your domain name, could be suffering from historical issues. I have a lot of accounts where they've been running ads for 3 to 6 months and they've been doing it terribly and offering users a really bad experience across the entire ad journey and customer journey on their website. And Google is going to just not trust what you're doing and penalizing you for it. The solution is really just to rebuild with a small set of keywords that you can optimize using the flowchart in this video. I would start with low-hanging fruits like brand terms, highly specific keywords that you're already delivering on, and then seeing how you can improve and really refine that process And then once you get those keywords really locked in with 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10 quality score, you can expand to, phrase match. You can expand to broader keywords that maybe you're less sure about the user's needs for. And from there, you should be able to repair the relationship with Google, really. It's important to remember that Google's business and we're the customer, and they're doing what they can to improve and min-max the user experience against how much they can charge us. That's, at the end of the day, the game that we're all playing. So what about statistical significance when you're doing the ad marathon? So I think that stat sig is something that a lot of digital marketers misinterpret the importance of. I think that directionality is the more important thing that you're looking for. So if you have an ad that gets 200 impressions and you have another ad that has 250, and the ad with 200 impressions has 10% higher CTR, I'm always choosing that one, even though it's not statistical significance. The reason for that is that I, in most cases, am going to be correct in going for that 200 impression, 10% CTR increased ad. And if I always wait for a statistical significance, I'm going to get passed up by competitors who are okay with doing 90% confident daily tests, right? So the next question is coming from the perspective of quality score and the timeline for improving quality score. This one's tricky because the question is, how long does it take to get a quality score above 7 out of 10? And it really depends. Restructuring a campaign is really all that's required, but most of the time, if you can dramatically improve your ad CTR, that's what's going to really deliver results for you. You may have to test 20, 30, 50 ads in the beginning before you find your winner. But if you write one ad per day, it'll probably take a month or two to optimize a keyword. In my experience, it takes between 5 to 10 ad tests before I find the one ad that's going to really have a significant bump. But that's because I've been doing it for a long time. I've been doing this for over 10 years. If you do find the process to be too time consuming, I would consider using ChatGPT to help speed up the process of writing ads, or combining ChatGPT with a virtual assistant to just deliver on ad tests on a daily basis. I've seen that work really well for people and save a lot of time, especially if you're a solo founder or you've got a small team. It's more important that you just find high-level directionality on your ads, and that's really what's going to drive fast quality score improvements. So in conclusion, if you follow the steps in this video, you're going to be really well equipped to decrease your cost per clicks. Chances are, if you're looking for this information, you're dealing with some sort of quality score issues. Either you've got really high cost per clicks, you've got market share that you just can't reach because you don't have high enough or a good enough relationship with Google. Your cost per clicks are way too high, or your CTRs are really bad. One of these problems is probably happening to you, and if you follow these steps, I promise it's going to get so much better. You really just have to get into the account, make the ad tests, match the experience of your ads to the user's search query, and then just make sure that your landing pages are continuing that journey, because you don't want to get people at the door thinking that they're going to get a landing page about basketball shoes and you're serving them dress shoes. Just always think about that. You want to keep the journey from the point that they search on Google as completely consistent through the experience of your ad, through the experience of your landing page, and then, of course, through the experience of you delivering on your product. But that's a whole nother situation. So good luck. Write me in the comments if you need any help, or you just want a second opinion. I'm happy to help, and good luck advertising.